Hello, guys. You're welcome. My name is Toye, and I'm your real estate guy. You get it, right? If you don't get it, forget it. So, over the past few days and hours, some persons have been reaching out to me, wanting to learn how real estate work. They want to get insights and earn in real estate. So real estate is one career that you can do as a side hustle, and you can also do as a full-time job. So you can have your 9 to 5 and still have real estate by the corner. You get right? So that's basically one benefit of real estate. So it doesn't really demand much of your time. All you just need to do is just give it attention. Real estate no be main chick. Sometimes she feel beside chick. You get you get so that's it for real estate. So for everybody that showed interest in wanting to learn a little of real estate, you're welcome. I'm super excited to have you here. It means that you are among the 1% of the world population who are interested in growth, who are interested in making generational wealth for themselves. Real estate over the years has been proven by several authors, by science, whatever theory, it has been proven to be a genuine and legitimate way of making forms of creating wealth, either as an agent or as an investor. So champions, you're welcome on board. So once again, my name is Tonya Juboye, and I'm your real estate guy. In this year alone, I've made over $100 million dollars in sales, and I have also earned in millions just in this year. And I'm very much sure, by the grace of God, even before this year runs out, I will make more of it, and you will also celebrate with me. You that is watching this video, you also celebrate with me. So if you are new and you want to get insight in real estate, please pay attention. And you have friends, family members who want to go into real estate, who want to either invest or who as want to be as an agent, then this section is for you. So one thing you get to gain as an agent or as someone who wants to go into this real estate industry in Nigeria, in US, in UK, in Dubai, one of the things you get from me free because you are watching this video is internship. So with this, because you're watching this video, you have the opportunity to either intern for the real estate company which I work for 6 months, and you make a huge amount before the year runs out. Or you can come in as a telemarketer and have from zero knowledge to a large volume of knowledge in real estate that can be converted into wealth. You get right? So also, one thing you also get from me free, because you are part of this percent of persons who are watching this video, is free mentorship from real estate gurus, persons who have proven over the times, people who have result, people who have made millions in real estate. You get right? So once again, my name is Tonya Juboye, and I'm your real estate guy. I want to congratulate everyone on board, and I also want to use this opportunity to thank Dr. Stephen Akintayo. Dr. Stephen Akintayo has impacted my life. He's my boss, the chairman of GTEX Holdings, the real estate company which I work with. He's the eagle of real estate. Under his wings, I've learned so much. And Dr. Stephen, if you're watching this, I love you, and I appreciate all that you've done for me and for everybody that will be watching this video. This video is because you made it happen, and we thank you for that. So this section is designed for beginners who want to learn about real estate, the industry. So the industry is vast. But we all know that most principles, most laws are general, right? So most of the principles that happen in the real estate or that have effect in the real estate industry in Nigeria are also applicable in US, in UK, in Dubai. Although they have their own territorial rules and regulations that guide basically their own industry, but most of the information that you'll be hearing from this section cuts across these continents, cuts across these countries, cuts across whatever states that you are looking at becoming an agent or becoming an investor. So so this course or this class is more of a foundation. It's more of a foundation. So real estate in layman term has to do with land and any permanent structure on it. It has to do with land and any permanent structure on it. So types of real estate you need to know as an agent or as an investor. So we have the residential type of real estate, we have the commercial, we have the industrial, we have the agricultural type of real estate. So it is still very much essential that you understand the types of real estate. You get right? So for as an investor or as an agent, you need to take down this. This is very much important. You get right? So as an investor or as an agent, you don't want to buy a property that is actually assigned for some other purpose. So you don't want to buy a property for an agricultural purpose for residential. That would be a red flag. The law enforcement agent will come for you. So as an agent now, you don't want to sell a property for whatever real estate developer or for whatever real estate company. You don't want to sell the wrong property to an investor, because once that investor's or client's property is demolished, the investor or the client will definitely come to you, and you don't want to that. You don't want your name to be flagged as someone who shouldn't be done business with. Believe in me, we are all coming into this real estate field to learn and to earn. So please make sure that before you start selling for any real estate organization or company, that you also do your due diligence with the documents, with the properties that you are selling, either a housing unit, either a landed property. For whatever reason, always ensure to know, so that you don't sell an agricultural property for an industrial purpose. So you don't also sell a residential property for an agricultural purpose. So in every part of the world, they have these guiding regulations, and here in Lagos, we have parts of Lagos that are basically designated for agricultural purpose, that are basically designated for residential purpose. So you don't want to, here in Lagos, you don't want to engage in agricultural activities in Surulere. You get right? Because that is basically a residential area. And you don't want to engage in residential purpose in some part of Ibejuleki Ekpe axis, because that would be a red flag. And you don't also want to go into full-time commercial activity in some parts of Lagos that are basically for residential purpose, like in Banana Island now. You don't want to go into Banana Island or some like top estates in Lagos for commercial purpose. So that will not work, because definitely you'll be flagged, and you don't want to do that. So as an agent, you need to know the property you are selling. Are you selling for residential purpose? Are you selling a residential as in a commercial property, an agricultural property, and an industrial property? There are investors in Nigeria, all over the world, who are basically looking for a particular type of real estate to subscribe into. Some person want to subscribe only for an industrial purpose. You get right? So some person also want to subscribe only for an agricultural purpose. So you just know where to take them to. So it's basically okay that you understand the market trend, the dynamics in real estate before you want to sell any property. So it is okay that you understand the real estate market, just as I said, the dynamics, the supply, and the demand. So as an agent, there are current trends now in the market, right? So most persons are now looking, um, going into a terrace building. You get, right? So some persons, or as a developer, you are looking towards developing a block of flats just for quick leasing or quick renting. So there are market trends. You need to understand the demand of the real estate industry at the moment, either in Nigeria, in Dubai, in UK, in US. So the demand in Dubai is more of skyscrapers. For whatever reason, what you get to see at a townhouse in Dubai, so it varies, okay, in these different locations. So you just need to understand the market trend, the demands in whatever location you are. You get, right? So, but we'll definitely dig deep into that with time. So, you as an agent, you as an investor, you need to know the key players in this real estate market. You get, so they are investors. So you now as an agent, you need to take note of this. They are investors, they are agents, they are developers, and they are lenders. These are people who play the key role in the real estate market. And you don't want to joke with these guys, right? Because number one, investor. Without an investor, you will not have someone who wants to buy a property or who wants to lease your property. You get, right? So even you as a developer, you need an agent to help you market your property and also bring your property to the world for people to see. So someone in Dubai who lives in Dubai will want to buy a property in Nigeria. So without an agent, the person in Dubai won't be able to buy that property or won't be able to see that property, because you as a developer, you are more of focused in satisfying your clients, in developing what people can buy. That's the current trend. So that is what you are mostly focused on. So you need these persons. So you as an agent also, you need a developer. So without a developer, you won't be able to earn as an agent. So you need developer, you need an investor to be able to succeed in this real estate market or industry. The lenders, these are persons who want to give out their property for a particular period of time. Okay, to say, okay, for example, now I am looking for a farmland that I want to engage in agricultural activities on it, but I don't want to buy a farmland. I just want a farmland that I can buy either for whatever reason, either for rearing of cow, whatever it is. I just need someone who can give me their property for a 5 years period, for 4 years, 3 years period. Then at the end of the year, they can either get back, or at the end of the business or at the end of the contract, they can get back their property, and we go our separate ways. So these are lenders. So these are real estate key players that are very much important. So on this note, we are looking at majorly for the agents and investors. So as an agent, it is very much important, before you sell any real estate property, that you also do your due diligence. So as people are celebrating in the real estate business or industry all over the world, Nigeria inclusive, some persons are also being tortured, some persons are also being tormented because they refuse to hear before they run. Some persons just run without hearing. So it is very much important that you hear before you run. You get, so developers, are very much important, because these persons are people who go to war for you. You get? So real estate developers, there are people who go to war for you to ensure that they actually buy the right property with the right title. So they cut off the families, they cut off the omoniles. You as an investor, you don't have to bother about wanting to go into contract with the family again, or wanting to go clear sort of omonile, whatever. So these real estate developers, they are the middlemen, and they always take the gbas, they take the blame, they take. So you don't really know what these real estate developers go through just to ensure that you get a quality property, or an assured property. So big ups to every real estate developer that is doing an amazing job. Big ups. I respect developers so much. So these developers, they go through a whole lot. Sometimes inflation hits them front, left, right, back, center, and they won't come to you to tell you that this is what I'm actually going through. No, that one, you know, concern me. So they are more of the middlemen. They take a whole lot. You get? So big ups to them. So you as an agent and you as an investor, what do you get to gain in this real estate? So I will start with the agent. So just as I said earlier, remember we spoke about that real estate can be taken as a full-time career. It can be also as a part-time job. You get, right? So you can come in as an employer of labor. You can come in as an employer of labor, or be employed in the labor market in this real estate industry. So you just need to understand where your capacity lies. All you just need to do is reach out to friends and family members. Oh, I have this amazing property that you need to invest into and make high returns on investment. That's for the agents. You get, right? So you can take it as a part-time job, you can take it as a full-time job, but whatever it is, all you just need to do is ensure that you're prospecting, ensure that you're networking, ensure that you're meeting the right caliber of people who are ready to buy into your property, who are ready to do business with you. Because without the investors, man, you won't be able to job. You won't be able to job. So this is one of the benefits that you stand to get as an agent. And also one of the benefits that you stand to get as an investor is that you get passive income, right? So you invest, and your money works for you while you sleep. So this investment stuff is, they are in different form. So you can choose to either just as we said earlier, you buy into residential, whatever, commercial, industrial or agricultural, whatever, like you invest into that aspect and it works for you. So you sleep, and while your money works for you. And real estate over the time has proven to be a source of generational inheritance or inheritable wealth. Yeah. So most of your well-known pastors, Pastor Paul Adefarasi, rich men, or most of the wealthy men you can think of are into real estate. Most of your churches, which you even know, are into real estate. Most of your mosque, which you even worship in, are also into real estate. But we don't want to go into that, okay? So just to give you small aproko, you get, right? So Apple, we all know Apple, Microsoft, they are all into real estate. Benefit you also have, you also gain is rental income. So people who either lease, people who either rent your property as an investor will be paying you over the years. So either Airbnb, short let, even face me and face yourself. If you get face me and face you now, people will definitely rent. People will definitely rent, and you make rental income for yourself. So it is one way to create generational wealth. So also property appreciation, you get. So One thing about real estate that is convincing is that no matter the inflation in the country, it does not affect the real estate market. It does not at all. It does not. It does not. It does not really affect the real estate market. You get, so a property that is selling for, let's say, 50 million in inflation, instead of the property to reduce in price, it actually goes up, because that is when people want it more. You get, because house maintenance at that point has gone up. Yeah, house maintenance has gone up, painting, wiring, bulb, whatever it is has gone up. So you, as a property owner, at that point, instead of your property to lose value, it increases in inflation. So it is very much important that you know this, even as an agent, that as you are talking to your investors, you know this. So it is a long time investment. So people know of land banking, where you buy a property, you leave it for a duration of 4-5 years time, and either you resell or you can build on it. By that time, the value of that property must have increased. So on this investment aspect, you can choose to invest into real estate, that's the physical asset of it, as an investor, or you can choose invest that's in the fractional aspect of real estate, meaning you don't have a physical property. You don't have a physical property, but however, you are investing into the development of properties, which when those properties get, as in go up, that it have high returns on investment, you also stand a chance of getting more returns on investment. You get, right? So for example, let's say you invest into real estate investment trust, that's which is REITs. Some people call it GVest. It has too many names which they call it. So let's say, for example, you invest 5 million or 2 million, depending on the amount you invest into it. You invest either 5 million or 2 million. In a year time, you have returns on investment. In the second year, you have returns on investment. On the third year, you have your own returns on investment with capital. But if you want to know more about that, just reach out to me at the end of this class, so you can also know how to invest and where to invest. You get, right? So as we said earlier, as an agent, it is very much important that you know your do's and your don'ts, so that you don't become a victim. You get, right? So you don't become a victim. So always know where to buy, or always know where to sell. It is very much important. I know if you lie, I know if you shout, always know where to sell. So it's very much important. Know the zoning laws as an agent. Know where we give your investors high returns on investment. If you have the market trend where we give your investors high returns on investment, it's a plus for you. You get? So that is that for today. So I'll just share a little testimonials just to ginger us up. So at the end of this class, we'll also do a practical aspect of it. So we'll do a practical aspect where I'll show you how to put out your properties, where clients, people who are interested in buying your properties can reach out to you. I've had people who reach out to me as far as Canada. If you ask me now, nothing won't carry me go Canada at the moment. You get, but through the internet, through AI, I've been able to communicate with people in Canada, in US, in Australia, in France, in Switzerland, in Dubai, who are interested in buying or securing a property in Nigeria. Most especially now that we are towards the Ember month, or towards the celebration period. So now most persons in diaspora will want to buy property. So this is the best time if as an agent you are looking at making money. This is the best time. And even as an investor, if you are looking at investing into the real estate market, this is the best time. And if you are also looking at buying a property also, so you see, it is a win-win for everybody. If you are looking at buying into the real estate market, this is the best time that you want to do this, because people are coming in from every part of the world. and they are looking for a place to live, they are looking for a place to stay. So this is the best time that you want to do that. So you can actually buy a housing property and give it out for Airbnb. Persons who are coming in from diaspora can have a place to stay. Not everybody wants to stay in a hotel. You get, not everybody wants to stay in a hotel. So some persons just want this comfort. They want to stay in an Airbnb with their family. You get, so they still have this family cozy gathering and they still enjoy themselves. So I've had people who joined me as interns. That's for persons who want to join as interns. People who join in as interns, and in 3 months' time, they made their first 3 million. In the next month time, they made their first 9 million in commission. You get, so you just need to know that it's all work and a little play, but all work no play make Jack a job boy. So I love you once again, and I can't wait to have you. So at the end of this section, remember we spoke about that. I will show you how you can be able to reach out to clients and get quality leads, people who are convertible, people who can buy quality properties for you. So once again, I love you. My name is Tonya Ajiboye, and I am your real estate guy. Peace.